Ain't nobody finna get my gal. Okay.
I'm gonna share the live too.
Hi everybody, welcome to Speak Out with Miss Purtle. This is my guest, Chianna. Chianna. Oh, I've been calling you Chianna.
It's okay. Don't laugh.
Yes. See, we should have spoke before. You know this episode.
It's so when I say you're not the first at all to say China. I swear you're not. I get like China, Chianna.
I did think about that too. At first I was like Chimma. I can't pronounce it. I never really asked. But I follow you on Facebook, and I am really inspired by you. That's why I brought you on my show, because I really want to bring people on that I feel like I'm inspired by, and that my guests can get a little information about, you know, just from you doing your business, and maybe you can help them with something.
Of course.
So we're going to start by opening up this bottle of 19 Crimes. I don't know. I've never had that before.
Is it like a sweet vibe? Like, or did anybody tell you if it's sweet? I'm a sweet
I don't
person.
know. But I read let me read it.
Like the little pink cups.
19 tells a true story of rule breakers. See, I'm a rule breaker, so that's cool. I break rules all the time. I should be saying it all.
It look good though.
I don't know. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna try it.
It look good. Is it gonna pop?
It's not. I don't think so. It don't look like it's one of those. Here, we have a gentleman here, so we're gonna have him help us with that.
Please and thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Here we gonna get you a cup too.
Come on, I take it back.
It is cold. I just took it out the refrigerator.
Want to drink your drink? No. That was my interview.
Yeah, I'll take some.
We being ourselves here. We being authentic, okay? It is what it is. That's what they like. Okay, guys. So if you have any questions, go ahead and comment them below, and I will be answering questions throughout the live. Okay. All right. So my first question is, how are you feeling?
Feel good.
Okay.
Feel good.
Good. Are you happy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Look,
Especially like when you message me.
You look happy.
Yes, of course I come.
You look happy.
Thank
You
you.
look awesome. You look good. Thank you for coming on today. We do appreciate it. So my first question is, I know you're a jack of all trades woman. Can you tell me a little more about what you do?
So my main career is I am a nail technician. I've been doing nails for a minute, and that's basically like my main income source. That's what I live off of. That's my hustle, everything. So being a nail tech is my life, honestly.
Yeah, and I've never personally been a person that gets income from a business. I get paid every 2 weeks. So, you know, I know you said it's your main source of income. So, how is it actually, you know, getting the clientele and being consistent?
It was hard because when I first started, I started off doing everything for free. And I did it for free because everybody liked free things. So, yeah, so when I first started off, like, that was basically how I was reeling in all my clientele. It was just like, you know, I'm just not starting off, so let me just come through. Let me just do your nails and everything. And, you know, like, when they come through, of course, when I started off, it was taking me forever to do nails. So we was having good conversations. So I would leave having a good, like, bond or friendship with, you know, the clients that I did like. You know? So it was hard in the beginning, but that's really how I got my clientele the way how I got it.
Yeah, and at least it worked out for you in the end, because now you got your clientele and you do a good job. And me personally, I don't think I could be able to do nails like that. for people that
it's tedious too.
Me, I love nails, so I know how people is about their nails.
Yeah.
Like me, I feel like if I get my nails done, I'm gonna be looking at every little thing.
Yeah.
So as a client, I don't want to, be that person that's gonna be like, oh, I don't like my nails. But how do you take when clients don't like their nails and they like being really mean about it?
See, me, I'm a sweet person. I'm not rude. I don't get offended like easily. So my main question that I always ask my clients before they even get out my chair is, do you like it? Is there anything that I can fix? Like, I'm always a person. I'm like a people pleaser. So it's almost like, I don't want you to leave up by my chair. It says, and especially if it's your money, your hard-earned money, I'm going to, at least make sure we get you something that you can be comfortable or happy with.
That's good.
That's I always ask all my clients, is it something I can fix? Is it a nail shorter? Do you want another diamond, a different design or something? I don't mind changing it, even though some people tell me, no, you shouldn't do that, but it's your money,
right?
Like, you don't want to spend your money on something that you don't like.
And they might be like you said, you're a nice person. So you got clients out there that is just as nice as you.
Yeah.
So they want to make sure that you feel comfortable also. That's
and
good.
You got the clients that are not comfortable with saying things, like they sometimes don't speak their mind. So that's why I always say, is it something that you want me to fix? Like, don't hesitate to tell me, because I'm gonna fix it for you.
And I think I'm like that, because I get my nails done and I'm like, sure. It's not like coming back to this person.
I at least want you coming back.
I don't like, just being like that person that be like, oh, can you fix that? Yeah. I'm not that type of person, because, I don't want to make that person feel like, they didn't do a good job, because I feel like it's good, but not to my liking, but I don't want to make you feel like, that you go out.
And it don't bother me at all. I swear it don't. I swear it don't.
How long have you been doing it?
I graduated cosmetology school back in 2015, but I honestly didn't start taking it serious until 2017, because my daughter was born at the end of 16, and I was kind of put like in a hard position of like choosing my peace and my happiness over, like being miserable and stuff. So I ended up leaving my overnight job, and I was in that apartment. Me and my baby was getting it. I mean, my clients
was helping you?
Yes, she was a little bitty baby too.
Oh.
So my clients was like holding her while I was doing her nails and stuff.
See, I like clients like that.
Yeah, like they understood. They understood my
situation.
situation.
You got some people that go like, she.
Yeah, no. They seen this little big head bald baby and stuff, and they was like, "Come here." So it worked out in my favor, honestly, because I could have her there, and I could still, try to hustle as much as I could.
Yeah, and I seen that you graduated from Grabbers, her School of Design. That's a nice school. I went there, I visited like a couple times. I thought about going there myself, and I'm like, no, I can't do it. It's just something about that school I just couldn't.
I'm not gonna say I suggest it anymore, but I mean, the setup of the school gives you an actual salon feeling. But I think a lot of stuff changed about the school. But honestly, if you want that feeling, definitely go to Grabber. If you want to actually feel like you get your money's worth, and you're in a salon and you get the nail products, you get the tables, the equipment, and everything, I definitely suggest Grabber.
Okay, so if you guys are interested in being a nail tech, you can go to Grabber's Her School of Design. She gave it a good review, so that's good.
A semi-good one,
So what kind of person are you?
I want to say that
are you like an introvert or an extrovert?
I want to say I'm introvert, but because of my job, I have to be So I choose more to be an introvert, because I don't go out. I just love just being home. Fiance, we just,
that's good.
Even if
I like to be out in the clubs. I be in the streets.
I don't go out for real. I don't do none of that. So I'm more on the introvert. Even though, like, when I'm, working and stuff, I open
you are
up.
a mom, so you being at home. I know your kids appreciate that more too.
But being
especially with daughter, they so clingy, So
yeah, but my job, like, it pushes me to be, extrovert. So it's kind of like 50-50. But, like, once I actually get to working and I have a good client that gives me a good vibe, I'm talking about everything.
Yeah,
everything.
And I can see that. That's one of the reasons why I did choose you to come on, because I can see what type of person you are. You like that. You're a nice, sweet person, but I can see that you got that evil, not an evil side, that play with me side. Too.
Yeah, not an evil side,
Yes.
but it's just, you know, if it gets to that point, I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna say something.
Yeah.
But I prefer not to. But if I
You
have
like
to,
that,
I will.
basically, I show you better than I can tell you,
Basically.
and I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I like
that's
that.
me.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
How would I describe myself? I would say that I am an open book. I'm bubbly because I don't like to be angry. I don't like to, you know, get into it. I don't like the fussing and stuff.
That's good.
And I would say I'm a hard worker too. I'm a very hard worker.
I can see that.
Very hard worker. Yeah, my fiance tell you I get up 2, 3, whatever time it is, be in my books, whatever I gotta do, I'm up.
Yeah, that's good. And I know you say you know you work hard.
Yes.
So how does it affect your family? Like, how do you think it affects your family? You working and, you know, always inside the business.
I think the only thing that affects us is that, especially like since the pandemic, I want to say we don't all get to do a lot of things as a family as often, because like once I got back into being into the shop, it was kind of like it cut off a lot of free time for us to hang out. But it didn't stop too much, because you know we still come home, we still be a family. I don't go to the club, he don't go to a club, so we all
not like once a month, like every 2 months. No,
you will not catch me at the club. You will not. I don't care if somebody beg me, I'm not going.
That's good.
I'm not going.
That means can nobody convince you to do anything. Like you said, if somebody asks me, beg me, you know, then that's good, because you got your own mind. You could think for yourself, like, no, I said no, don't ask me again.
Please leave me alone. I don't want to tell you no, but, you know.
I was going to ask you to slow jam Monday, but now that I know you can't go out, you know. So
I'm going to watch you live, you know, while you out there in slow jams, okay? I'm going to watch you live, sing with you.
But that's good, because, you know, like, that lets me know, and our audience know that you are about your business, and you know your kids, your family, so that's all that matters, you know, especially in this day and age. Going out, you know, what that leads to, so
it's like if I make time for my work, I gotta make time for my family. And it's not that many hours in a day.
You
know,
can't be worried about doing that.
Okay.
So when did you know that you wanted to? Well, I know back in 2016, that's when you said that you really wanted to, you know, say forget the job. I want to, you know, be my own boss. So you already stated that. How did you get the idea for, you know, for your business? How did you know you wanted to do nails? And
once I actually signed up for school and I actually started, I originally wanted to be a barber, which is crazy. That's crazy as hell.
You know how to cut hair?
No.
I've never seen you cut some hair.
No. I mean, you know, being in school, you know, being in school, you have to do everything. But I thought that was something that I would have stuck to, because I did kind of like the whole vibe, but I sucked at it.
Barber?
Look, I thought for a second that I wanted to be a barber. Then I realized I didn't want to do hair at all. So, in school,
did you do your own hair? Somebody cut you off?
Yeah, I tried to do my own hair, and I suck at it. That's why I would rather just pay somebody to do my hair for me. Why not? I mean, you got a passion for it. Okay, I'm going to support you. Please do this. You know? But in school, I originally wanted to be a barber. And then after getting onto the clinic floor, I was just like, I hate doing hair. I hate people.
And it's like that.
Like, and then, you know, I just had like that moment that kind of like snapped on me. It was just like, I don't like this. I don't like this shit at all. Like, not saying I hate people, but it was just the vibes that I was getting while doing her. I didn't like it at all. It just made me an angry person. I didn't like that. So I was just like, I want to do something else. And the girls would let me practice doing their pedicures and nails and stuff. And I felt more at peace doing that type of stuff. So that's when I really was like, okay, I think I can do this instead. Even though I was still doing bad, I still pushed myself to keep doing it. And then once I actually had a client, oh my God, her nails was horrible. Her nails was horrible, but I swear to God, she was like the most positive person I ever talked to in my life. And she just kept telling me, she was just like, no, like you did good. She was just like, I can tell this is something that you actually would do. So she was just telling me like, keep doing it. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah. So, and I love people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she actually let you say, let you be yourself and do it, and she let you know like, hey, even though you didn't do a good job, but I like it, and that's all that matters. She let you know to just keep on doing it.
Yeah, because she's saying I was trying on her. She's saying I was trying, and these was her wedding nails too. I was like, why would you come to a school and get your wedding nails done by a student?
Some people they're not like girly like me. I'm not a girly type person. Then you got people that really don't do it on a daily basis. Yeah. She probably only get her nails done just because it was her wedding.
I think that's what
she probably like, I don't care how they look. I just want my nails done.
Yeah.
You got people out there.
It's probably popping out as soon as she left the school.
She probably went to their shop. She like, go to their shop.
Yeah, like let me go to the real deal, not a school.
But. Those setbacks, it got you where you are today. You do good. Me personally, I thought you did so good. I wanted to take a class with you, and I did. And I thought you did an awesome job on teaching me how to do it.
Thank you.
But I'm here now, still podcasting. Because me personally, I don't think I can just sit there and do people nails and then listen to the harsh comments after. Because I'm this type of person. I be like, I do it all over. Or I'm had always feeling like I did a bad job, and I don't want that with my clients, so that's why I'm like kind of nervous and put them.
It happens though. It does. It honestly happens. You get some clients where they don't care, they have no filter, they talk to you crazy, or they go on social media after already telling you that they like what you did, and but it's backlash that comes with it. But I think you're gonna get backlash out of anything that you do. Like, honestly, anything. So it's just. I've been in that position before, but it shouldn't stop you, honestly,
It's just like, smart. I feel like you are intelligent.
Thank you.
Like, and you gorgeous also.
Thank you.
Like, and you a good person. I can feel your vibe is really good, and I like that.
Thank you.
So my next question for you, what do you enjoy most about being an entrepreneur?
What I enjoy most is that I don't necessarily have somebody telling me when I have to be somewhere. What I actually have to do, I tell me how to do my job as well too. I don't have nobody trying to check me, or it's more so like a freedom type of thing. I think a lot of people deserve freedom, and I think that's why a lot of, especially like women in St. Louis, I think that's why a lot of us push towards being entrepreneurs, because we love the freedom. So you wake up and you plan your own day out, and that's good. See, I would love that. Because I work at Walmart, and I have a set schedule, and I have to make sure that I'm there on time. I have to make sure that, if my boss asks me to do something, I'm doing it. Even though I might be mad about it, I'm like, she's my manager, I got to do it. So I would love that freedom myself. Yes, so it's definitely worth it, because I don't even get paid hourly. I haven't gotten paid hourly in years. I haven't punched a clock in years, honestly. Like, I don't have nobody telling me, if you miss this many days, then, you're finna lose your job. I don't have any of that. So, honestly, it's so much freedom with, doing for yourself.
Right. Because I manage people, and on a day-to-day basis, I see them worrying about, they gonna lose their job or not, and they be, coming to me like, hey, what's going on? And I don't like, to make people feel like they just gonna be out of a job tomorrow and can't feed their kids. I don't like that. I hate that pressure. But, it's my job. But as an entrepreneur, you having that, leeway, get to do whatever you want about your business. That's good. Yeah.
You really can just plan your whole day out by yourself. You just go with the flow, honestly. You don't have to worry about, like, if I can call off, I can call off. If I don't want to take clients today, majority of my clients, they understand that, I don't just call off just to be calling off. I don't do any of that. So I always try to make sure I'm there for my clients. But if I need that break, or if I need that moment, they understand, and we always reschedule. I always talk to them too, just in case. So
that's good.
I like having that too.
Okay, so what is a typical day like for you?
A typical day for me, I wake up early. I gotta get my babies together, get my daughter dropped off at school, get my son dropped off to my auntie's, go straight to work, and I'm just working up until about 6, maybe 7 o'clock. And then after that, I'm chilling. I told you I don't go out, so it's just me being home, honestly. So
Good.
It's real simple. Like, not too much in a day for me. I mean, I might try to record.
So I know you don't go out, so what do you do for fun?
YouTube. YouTube.
I can see that.
Yeah, I love doing the whole recording and stuff. When I do my videos, I don't really go off of like, trying to have fun. I really try to do like pamper moments or inspirational videos or just the like what's going on in my life, like giving an update. So I love doing that too, like opening up and talking about like what's
people
been
love
going
stuff
on.
like that. They like being people business.
Okay?
Yeah. So, I know I watch videos all the time. I'm like, ooh, let me see what she's talking about. So yeah.
So if I got something a little toxic to talk about, somebody gonna tune in.
Yeah, you're right, and it's bad because me and my sister was talking, and we was like, talking about how everybody, if you yelling at, just cussing and being just negative, people didn't watch it. But when you doing the positive thing, people like, oh, I'm not watching that. Then they scroll right by. So
they do that. That's why sometimes you gotta have like a little bit of clickbait. But I mean, whatever can get them to come in, they'll like once you get into it, they'll get into it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like being patient with it, So I don't want to talk about anything like bad. So I just like to talk about like things that other people kind of want to talk about too. So that's why I kind of like to do my videos off of, like when I had my surgery and stuff. I know a lot of girls was in my inbox about that. So it's just like, I'm finna watch. And it's just like, okay, like doing something that's a little bit relatable, but not on the bad relatable side, something that's like inspirational. Like a lot of girls, they feel like after having babies and stuff, their bodies just go to waste, and it's like, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Don't let these men, tear you down, and you feel like you got to be stuck with this. No, go and fix yourself back up. So that's the type of stuff that I like to talk about.
Yeah, and I seen that you did go to your surgery. How was it for you?
It was amazing. It was amazing. I'll do it again. I do it over and over and over.
How was the pain tolerance? Like, how? Because they say it hurts really bad.
I only had 1 day of pain. I mean, it was just, of course, in my stomach. But, once I got my medicine, I was fine. I was up walking and stuff that same day. Probably not as soon as I was supposed to be, because he was on my head about that. But I was up, though, so it was okay. But I would definitely do it.
Just
over
thinking
and
about
over.
it, like, the pain, and I see people walk, how they walk and stuff, and I'll be like, I don't know if I can do that.
It's not as bad. You kind of sore, you swollen and stuff, but honestly, like, the more and more you keep looking at your body healing and healing, you'll be like, oh my God, I'm so happy I did this. And that's all I say. I'm like, that's all he say too.
You got big smile for this.
That's all he say too. Even though they say, no, baby, you don't need it. Once you do it, now they just like, oh my God, I'm so happy you did it.
So you're brave, literally. We sit here talking to you and just seeing, like, the experience and stuff that you went through, and we know you're not scared to just jump off and do whatever it is you got to do. So that's good, and I admire you for that.
Thank you.
Because me personally, I'll be thinking about all the bad stuff that can happen.
Yeah. I thought about that too, but it was just like, shit, you do it or you don't do it.
Yeah.
So and I was just like, I'm gonna do it. If something happens, hey, my kids got a good dad, they got a good support system.
You are a positive person. Like, I've never seen nobody talk like that. Like, I've never seen somebody just be so positive. Like, I love it.
It has to be. I love it. I didn't, want to risk leaving him, but it was for my happiness.
Yeah, she got to get this done. So
I had to.
At least she let you know, like, hey, what happened to me?
We didn't have too many talks already, and I was just like, I'm sad. I'm not happy with myself. And he was, a big support system to me. So it was just like, especially like when C gave me like, hey, if this is what you want to do, I'm right next to you. I'm going with you.
Whatever go for you.
You see where he is? Yeah. I told him about this, and he's just like, I'm coming with you. I said the surgery, I'm coming with you.
And
like,
then, right outside here in Illinois, you from St. Louis, so coming out over here, you really don't know me like that personally. I don't blame you. I would have done the same thing, but I be on the phone.
But I would have,
with somebody. I be
know?
on the phone, like, I'm finna go in or sharing my location with people. So I know how it is. So I don't blame them for coming. And that's good. You get to have somebody to see you sit here and see how beautiful it is and how she's intelligent. I'm telling you, she's smart. And I see that you're about to get married soon.
Yes. I get married in October.
And like I said, I always say this to people. I've never been a bridesmaid before. I've never even been to a wedding. So if you do want a bridesmaid, I'm here for it.
I did I had to pick out one of my girls, so I am down one girl. If you would love to, replace her.
I always say this to people because I've never personally been to one. So I want to go to a wedding, and I want to be a bridesmaid too.
Yes. But we still got open seats at the guest list too.
Okay, and make sure you just send me over my interview papers and go from there.
I don't even want to interview. I just want you to replace her.
Uh-oh, she messed up.
She messed up bad.
Uh-oh. Well,
bad.
hopefully she can fix it for you.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
sorry. I'm sorry, young lady.
She'll be all right.
Yeah. And I know it's going to be beautiful.
Thank you. I hope so, too. The money we trying to spend, woo, I got to work every day. Yeah, every day. It's going to be worth it.
Yeah, it is. And, like I say, I'll be here for you. Y'all should go live because I know y'all doing the social media. Are y'all going to go live and show everybody the hard work?
Oh, yeah.
Be like,
yeah, booking a good photographer, everything. I'm just like, I want this to be amazing. Even my friends said they live in their wedding through me. Because they already know they're not going to have, like, either they say they don't plan on getting married soon or they just say they're not doing a big wedding. So they're like, they live in their dreams through me. So I'm like, okay, we got to go big or go home, We got to do it right, y'all.
Yeah, I know I'm getting married, like I said, I'm getting married in May. But I'm not having a big wedding. I haven't planned anything. Me and my boyfriend, we just going to the courthouse and we're just going to get married and we're going to call it a day.
He ain't stripping me from mine.
Yeah.
You're not taking that dream.
See, I'm doing this. And this where I come in. That I get to go to a wedding. I get to be a bridesmaid, and so I can just get married. I know I'm going to a wedding, so I'm good. I don't have to have that big wedding. I'm going to one, okay?
Look, we got somewhere we can get dressed up at already.
So, what have been your most significant failures, and what did you learn from it?
Like my failures, I think trying to be the biggest people pleaser. I think that's the only thing that probably was like a big failure to me, because once you become like a people pleaser, it's more so it falls back on you a lot because it becomes like draining to your mind, and like you said, you wonder like what this person is saying and stuff like that. So I think that's one of my biggest failures, is trying to make sure everybody's good when in reality not everybody like what you do. Nobody's gonna like everything that you do. So I would let that kind of like wonder in my head, like, oh my God, like what they say, or come back and stuff like that. But it's just,
that's a good piece of advice. Because I've been through that a lot. Because I work for a big major company, and I've been in management a long time, so I'm always worried about what do they think about me, or and I had to get that out of my head. I don't really care at this point. I'm like, I don't care no more, because I had to realize the people around me, the situation and how I am, what type of person I am, stuff like that. So once you get confident,
you just gotta push that thought out your mind, because not everybody's gonna like you, and if you keep like having that in your mind, it's like you won't be able to get past to meet all the good people that love you. You're gonna forget about the people that actually is rooting for you. You're going to still keep thinking about people that's not rooting for you. So, I had to get that. You want to be a people pleaser, but you can't be a people pleaser. Like, you can't make everybody happy.
And I see a lot of videos about people that say, oh, it's a people pleaser and stuff like that. And it's good that you're being honest and letting us know, like, you were and you gotten over that. So that's good.
Yeah, I had to get that out.
So it's basically like a woman that overthinks, and that's not good when a woman overthinks.
It's not at all. It's not, because I mean, especially if the other person doesn't like what you've done or something, if they are a woman too, they will come to you and they'll, speak on anything without having to try to blast you or trying to make you feel, worse than how you already feeling about the situation. So, I had to let that go.
You need to have like this group, where you just be a motivator, a speaker to women.
I said I wanted to do
you,
that too. I said I wanted to become a motivational speaker.
You're
I
the most positive person I met so far. Like, period. Like, you know, you saying, like, I don't like to talk bad. I don't like thinking bad. That's good. I don't talk to people like that on a daily basis. And me, I'm like that myself. I just don't like being around people that's negative. And I just try my best to, even when I am around people that's negative, try to just, you know, hey, just listen to them. Because people, they do have their opinion, but I don't feed into it, and I kind of, like, you know, stray away from it.
Yeah.
So
I should be like, look, can you move?
Yeah.
Like, can you get away from me? Like, you can be in the same room, but can you move, like, over there? Like, I don't want that just coming over here, because I don't know. I had to cut off a lot of friends like that too, because especially like if we would step out and then, you know, it was nothing but negative. Somebody tried to talk to them or introduce themselves to them, and they just be like, "Oh boy, what the," you know, like, I don't like that type of stuff. It's just like, you get beat up in a club, I'm not saving you because you did that to yourself. Not saying I wouldn't, but you're negative. So, you know, you brought a negative energy onto this person, probably wouldn't even think about attacking you. But, you know, you made the situation negative, so you don't have to be like that. You don't have to do that. So, you know, so, especially if you're a grown woman, you know, you make decisions and choices for yourself. And I can't tell you not to, but, I mean, if you want to hear my opinion, please don't.
Yep. Thanks. Okay, yeah, so I admire you for that, because a lot of people out there, they don't act like that, they don't think like that, you know, and as a businesswoman, maybe you have to, because that's the only way you can keep a good, positive mind and not stress yourself out.
Yeah, because I don't want my clients to think like I'm rude or I'm stuck up or something like that. No, I'm very sweet, I'm very respectful, you know, I'm very open-minded, so when you come down, especially if we're somebody that we've never met each other, I don't want you to ever, you know, feel like I'm trying to be above you or something. No, I'm sitting at the same table with you. I'm just on a different side from you. But I mean, we still, you know, are women. You know, we are black women as well too. That's majority of my clientele, black women. So I don't want nobody to ever feel like I'm better than them, or, you know, I just look at all my clients equally. You know, so.
It's more to appreciate it.
Yeah, it's more so me just being positive. I just don't, I mean, you know, when you be upset and you got frowns, it causes wrinkles. I don't want no wrinkles. At least not yet.
Yes. Your skin is beautiful, so let's keep it like that. Yes.
Thank you. No wrinkles right now. I like my age to show.
I like that.
Thank you.
So, who is your biggest supporter?
My fiance.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I swear, like, every time I wake up with a new idea, he like, all right, let's do it.
Go for
Let's
it.
do it.
That's good. You know, like, and then you know, like,
yeah.
He
So
just like behind you 100%.
He just be, I mean, even if it's some bullshit, he just be like, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to it. He be like, you serious? Let's go. Let's do it. I be like, look at him entertaining my bullshit.
Oh yeah, that is funny.
Yeah,
and that's what people like. You know, that's. You know, I was telling you about the couple videos and stuff like that, and that's how it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it's good that you have somebody that's going to tell you, like, you know, do it.
Yeah,
you know,
I also
talk to you and swing you away from it.
Yeah, I also say, like, my family, especially, like, my auntie, too, because without her, like, helping out with my kids, I would not be able to have the free time that I do now to be able to hustle and work as hard as well, too, because... You know, as they get older, it's kind of like they're around more and more and more. And so with her being able to help and get our kids for us and stuff, she give us time to be able for us to have date nights, you know, you still like show that the love is there, or, you know, both of us being able to just work, you know, so he can go to work, I can work, and that's like a big role.
Mom, you know, you need people in your corner like that. Not, you know, start trying to step on any dad's toes or anything like that. But as a mom, me personally, I've been with my boyfriend for almost 7 years now. And I know sometimes I have my little cousin, she's 16, she come over, she watch my kids for me if I want to go somewhere, you know, because my boyfriend is always working. And if I want to just set time aside for me and him to have fun, you know, it's good that you got that person that'll be like, okay, I'll let y'all go out and, you know, have fun, you know, enjoy each other because it's hard to do that as parents.
Yeah.
And that's, like you said, you know, keep y'all relationship strong.
Yeah, you know,
because having the kids all the time can, like, not saying that the kids are bad or anything like that, you know, sometimes it's overwhelming.
Mine's are bad, you know, so she can handle them. But yeah, that you know, like being able to have that support system when it comes down, especially to raising a family too. Yeah, that's definitely a big part.
And they say you need a army behind you when you're raising kids. So yeah, most definitely.
Take a village.
So I'm not gonna even ask you who motivates you because we already know. So we're gonna go ahead and skip that one. So what are some hard choices you had to make to get where you are?
Sacrificing while I was going out and being out with my girls as much as possible. All of that's out the window. I had to sacrifice a lot of, you know, playtime. I had to sacrifice a lot of playtime, and I'm not mad about it at all. I'm not mad because I'm safe. I have money in my pocket. I have a car that works. Bills are paid. My fiance is not, you know, on my head about, you know, why I'm not doing this. You can hang out with the girls, you know, every once in a while, but I do have a family and they have to understand. And if they don't, then you gotta go. So it's just like, you know, they'll try to catch me when they can. But majority of the time, oh no, I'm working or I'm at home.
But they can come to you. You always at home. They know where you at.
They would definitely come to me because I'm like, especially like when we get together, it's mainly at my house. Mainly, you know. Just because I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave.
What is at your house? Like, what you got there? Because I'm just curious.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather stay home. You know, that's where all my money going to right now. So why don't I enjoy every dollar?
Because I'm like the opposite. I'm always like, I'm gone. I'm leaving. So.
I'm going into so bad. But I'm just like, no, it's peaceful being at home.
You're right. It got its perks. I only go home and I go to sleep and then I'm back up and ready to do the next thing. I'm always gonna go. I don't know if that's a bad thing or what, but I cannot just stay seated.
I'm wanting to, but no, I'm at home.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that. You stay, like you said, at home. You know what's going on, and you ain't got to worry about you know the consequences being out in the streets. So stay at home. But how do you prevent burnout? Because you always, you know, working and thinking about your, I don't know if you're always thinking about your business, but how do you just prevent from being, you know, stressed out and just overwhelmed?
I prevent it by, you know, when you have an off day, take that off day. Don't squeeze nobody in. Don't try to say, oh, well, I can get you in on this day and stuff. No, don't do it at all. Take your off day. If you say you're going to be off on, like, my schedule, if I'm off on a Sunday and Tuesday, don't call my phone because I'm not responding.
Right.
You will not hear from me until the next business day that's actually open. So.
I love that you saying that because I've never known, like, you know, I don't really know business owners, like, personally, the people that I hang around right now. So you setting those off days and sticking to it, you know, that's good. That lets me know where your head is at. And you're a true business owner, a business person for real. You know what I'm saying? Because you stick to your plan and that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, because it's nice making the extra money. But at the same time, I mean, I need my sleep. I need my free time, especially if, like, the kids are gone. And then I can get to, you know, my fiance gone working because my off days are not exactly the same as his. So, you know, especially if I can get the house to myself and there's nobody here. Oh, I'm laying in the bed. I'm on YouTube with my snacks and stuff. I'm chilling. That's my freedom. That's my peace. That's how I don't burn out. And it's like if I try to squeeze somebody in, it's just like I'm ruining a peaceful moment for myself. So I just take my off days. If I say I don't work Sunday and Tuesday, please respect it because I have no choice but not to say anything to you because I'm not going to take you.
Yeah, and can nobody get mad at you?
Nobody. I mean, because I have other days available. If you're not available for those other days, it's just, I'm sorry, I can't help you out. Yeah. I mean, I could try to work a little bit later, but no.
Yeah, because like you said, you got to stick to you because once you get off of that, you know, the thing that you got going on is like, it messes everything up.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want me hitting you up on your off day and you be like, oh, well, this is my family time. And I'd be like, well, I got $200. Like, hey, come on, you know, squeeze me. No. That's rude. I mean, I like the money, but that's rude as hell. And, you know, because
they're not respecting you and how you know, go about your business. Then
because now you think your money is better than my freedom or my peace and my kids. No, it's not. I'm not struggling for $1. I'm honestly not. So
I agree with you 100%. So what do you look for when building a team?
When building a team, I would say I would look more so for girls that are just like me. Not people that have like bad energy, because you can run a good business by just having horrible customer service, horrible energy, just a horrible response, all of that type of stuff. So if I was to look for a team, they got to be positive and fun and loving just like me, you know. If I try to, criticize or give you, constructive criticism, you're not going to take it so hard. You're just going to be like, okay, you're right. I can't change that up, instead of, nah, like, I can do this. No, I don't like that. It's just, I'd rather be with people that are just like me. I don't want to be with nobody that's, hard-headed and, sensitive. Like, I'm sensitive, but it's not, I don't want nobody that's sensitive in a bad
every
way.
little thing that you tell them about, something that they doing wrong, they
she don't like me because I didn't shake her how she, no. Just listen to what the client, stuff like that. So if I was to build a team, I would definitely look for more women that are just like me, honestly.
Okay. Do you see yourself, building a empire sports-wise, instead of you personally doing nails, teaching women to do it, and then you, like, being that support system for them? So, like, basically owning your own shop one day.
I definitely still have that in the back of my head. I would still love to. It's not in motion right now, but if it's ever a time where I get that opportunity, I will take it.
Okay.
I will take it if I can.
Well, I can see you doing that. I can see you having your own, big building and, teaching the young girls, how to do it.
Yeah, because I
basically
love
like the nail
teaching.
shop, we go into it and we see, I know it's one person in there that's the owner and they're teaching everybody. I don't know how I go, but that's what it seems like to me when I go in there. Like, they all family and they all teaching each other.
Yeah, basically.
And they helping each other.
Yeah, basically. Because even when you go into school, you're not in like the real world, so they teach you only a small amount and they only really teach you how to be clean. So once you actually like go out into the field, it's a whole different ball game. So it's kind of like you never went to school. So it's like you once you get up in that shop, you actually learning the real
how it really is. And I went to college school, so I know how it is. Because people not looking at the, like you said, the cleanliness of it. They just, in the nail shop, I noticed that they do stuff totally different than what they tell you to do in school.
Yeah, they do. I noticed that too. I was just like, what is y'all doing? Okay, all right, I see y'all. And you kind of learn a whole new system once you actually get into a shop in a nail salon or, a hair salon.
Okay, so who is a person that you look up to?
I would kind of say me. Because I'm my greatest achievement, so I have to look up to me to make a better me. So that's only me. Is just, especially like if it's in my phone or looking at things that I say or post and stuff, I always try to be like, I love the person who I become. I love where I'm at, and
I seen that somewhere. I don't know where I seen it. Like a celebrity said the exact. Like, I don't know where it was, but they say if you look at yourself in the mirror and just tell yourself, I'm my biggest supporter. Like, like
you look up to yourself. Like, I know there's other people out here that I can look up to, but I don't have. It would have to be somebody that I'm honestly like studying, and the only person I'm studying is myself right now. So it's like I don't necessarily have nobody that I look up to.
So that like you working on yourself and you doing a good job.
Thank you.
So not saying I be spying on y'all, but women that I bringing on my podcast because I do, I've been following you guys. Like, I follow you. I've been following you for almost, I think, 2 years now. And I search you all the time. I'm looking on your page. I'm always saying I'm gonna get my nails done. I never do.
It's okay.
And I just never, because I don't really have, I'm not saying set a time because I know we have to book, you know what I'm saying? I have to book with you. Not saying that I don't want to, but I got kids and sometimes I can't just, say I'm going that day because it might be a time where I book with you and then can't even find a babysitter. So I'm like, how am I supposed to tell this girl I got to cancel? So that's the reason why I don't really book a lot and I just go into the nail shop and get my nails done because I don't know what my day is looking like with me just not having a steady babysitter.
Yeah. trust me, I understand, because I'm the same way. I don't, like, when I go and get my feet done or something, I just go to whoever's available. I don't even try to book. Yeah, I understand the hassle, because you just don't know, how your day.
And I don't want to disappoint anybody or be like, I'm gonna come and then gotta tell you like, oh, I can't come no more. And I know how disappointing it is to you guys. So I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to set it up like that. So I don't want you looking at me like that. Like I know she just did have me waste my time.
When I tell you I'm so at peace in life, if somebody cancel on me or somebody reschedule, I don't get mad. I just be like, okay, I got you next time.
I know there's people out there like that. Cause
not me.
I know I booked with a person before, and then after I did tell her that I couldn't come, it made me so heartbroken because I don't do stuff like that. When I book and I'm going. But when I had to cancel, and then she got on Facebook after I had to do it, and you know, saying like I'm tired of putting time aside, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, talking about me, you know? So
it's not gonna
right after I did that, she got on Facebook, and I'm like, hold on, let me get in her inbox right quick, you know, just to make sure she ain't talking about me. But she said she wasn't. But it literally happened right after I did, so I feel like she may just tell the
I'm
story.
one of those type of people. I'd be like, okay, you know, I got you next time. That's what I always tell my clients. Anybody that got to cancel or reschedule, I'd be like, okay, just hit me up next time. I got you. Like, whenever you need me, I got you. I don't look. Like I said, money should not be able to control like how you feeling, none of that type of stuff. If somebody got to cancel, okay, just take some time.
That, what you said, money don't have to control everything.
Yeah, that should not, you know, affect
nowadays
like,
it seems like it does.
Yeah, like, oh, they wasted my time and now I'm not making no money. Now I got an attitude.
Everybody's all about money nowadays. Yeah. I understand, you know, like America, that's what it is. We all about money, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, every once in a while, like, we don't have to make everything about it.
Yeah. I don't let it stress me out.
Because it just let me know, like, you don't care about nothing else but money, and that's not good.
And I'm going to tell you another thing, like, especially, like, with clients when they book or something and they're running late or they forget about their appointments, I don't call. I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't call
I wouldn't either.
I don't want to hunt you down. I don't want to feel like I'm on your back or something. If you forget about it or something happened, I mean, things happen. So it's just, I'm okay in life. I'm not struggling. Because if I was, then I'd be calling you and blowing your phone down, but I'm not. So I'm at peace. So if you don't come, okay.
I thought about that several times when, you know, people get on Facebook complaining about
I'm not doing that at all.
And I'm like, it ain't this. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't say that serious because I'm like, I'm going to take that time to do something for myself then. How about that?
That's exactly what I do. Like, if I got, look, because sometimes being on YouTube is like my peace of mind as well. So I keep my feet up and be like, hey, YouTube, like, you know, I watch other things and stuff to be able to, you know, like, I'm just not going to stress about it. I'm not going to be angry about it. I'm not going to be like, oh, you can't book me no more because you canceled at the last minute. No, I will see you once you get another free day.
Right.
I'm here for you. Like, simple as that. How can you know, keep your clientele if you want to cut off everybody that has something going on? You won't be able to have a good clientele. You keep cutting everybody off just because something happened or, you know, a mistake was made. You won't have no clientele then.
Right. And I agree with you 100% because, you know, I know people, they got a life. You know, we have to realize everybody has a life. You got a life, and I'm pretty sure that you don't go to appointments on time. You know what I'm saying?
You see what I did today?
Yeah.
I was late, you know, but I mean, I communicated it. I didn't, you know, and you were still okay about it. You said, thank you, okay, you know, simple as that. And other people just be like, how much longer you going to be? I would be like, never mind, I'm not coming.
No, we don't want that. I want people to feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just grateful, not saying that like I'm not grateful, like I'm just I'm happy that you even showed up, you know what I'm saying, because some people, they don't take people's time serious. So you take my time serious, and I appreciate you for even giving me the opportunity to interview you today. So thank you. I really do appreciate you. As soon as you sent
that message, it was like, I need to respond immediately and tell her yes.
And something told me, like, I'm like, I didn't know if I should. I'm like, I'm just going to go for it. I don't care who it is. Like, if I feel like I want you on my show, I'm going to go for it. And is it they respond or they don't?
Yeah.
And to me, people that don't respond, I'm like, maybe they will in the future once they see, you know, the progress.
That's
so
when they
that's why I'm
try
happy,
you
know. My sister called me one day, and she go, when I post your stuff on Facebook, and it was another young lady that's supposed to be here tonight, but she did have to cancel, but we're going to reschedule her for another day. She go, where are you finding these people at? And I go, I'm like, looking them up. I've been researching them. These are people that I've been following, and I like what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I see the progress, you know, from you guys. So, when I'm reaching out to you, it's people that genuinely that I research, I know what you do, and I see what type of person you are. I need to talk to you in person. I need my guests to see you. You know what I'm saying? Because they need to see people like you out here. It's not a lot of good people out here in this world, especially women, black women that want to communicate with each other. They always looking at somebody like, and I want them to see, like, it's not always about that. I've only met you one time, and that one time I knew, like, she a really good person. And I can say that and not be like, oh, she was, I know good people when I see them. So, that's one reason why I wanted to get you.
Yeah, I was honored. I texted him so fast. I was just like, she wants to stay in there with me. We gotta go. Yes. I was like, oh, he was like, you happy? I said, hell yeah. Like, I feel honored. Like, I've never, had nobody.
When you responded back so fast, yeah. I'm like, I didn't think you were going to respond back. I'm like, she actually responded. So
I said, yes, I would love to. I'm coming.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
He was talking about, I'm going to dress you and everything. Don't worry about it, baby. That's what he
I love y'all, like, y'all aura and stuff, how he looks at you and, y'all, how y'all confident. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not around a lot of people that's in a relationship and, Faith, sorry guys, my baby calling me. Faith, give me a minute, okay, baby? Wake your daddy up.
That's my babies. I swear. When I be up in that basement, if I'm working, here come my daughter.
Here I come, Faye.
And her daddy be right there in the living room playing a game, and she just got to come to the steps. That's my baby.
Like, I thought I was going to get through this and just get it out.
We doing good, too.
Yes, and then here she comes. And this is us. We live. We've been authentic. We've been our natural selves, and that's what I want you guys to see. So I am human. Don't, forget that.
It happens.
And I am a mom, so most definitely you're going to get those. My daughter most likely mom every 5 minutes, so I'm gonna try not to do that in the future. So going forward, I will work on that. But where do you want people to find you and where you work at?
So I am in the shop right now. I'm still, independent, worker and stuff. I just have a location for that's open for people to come to. So I'm at AAA Nail Spa in Lindbergh.
Okay.
Another way other people can find me, of course, is on social media. I'm really trying to steer into my YouTube. So I would love people to be on my YouTube channel and Facebook.
So can you tell us what are your YouTube channel? What's the name of your YouTube?
So I'm thinking about changing it, but as of right now, it's Female King Nails.
Female King Nails. I will post that in the comment below for you guys that want to check Miss. How do you pronounce it? Chianna. Oh, that's bad.
In the shop, they call me Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi. Okay, we're going to go with that Chi-Chi. That's bad because I've been calling you the whole time. But China, the whole time, I'm like.
I'm telling you, when everybody see my name, they just be like, okay, Chianna.
And I never asked you personally how to even pronounce it.
It's Chianna.
Chianna. Okay, sorry.
Not the first.
I'm not good with names, and that's bad. At management, people go like, right, that's not my name number. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to give you a nickname. We're gonna work through it, okay? But I get it eventually. So what should I have asked you that I did not ask you today that you want to share?
Honestly, it wasn't anything that I could think of. I mean, I'm an open book, so honestly, anything would have been okay to ask me, honestly. So, whatever we got asked today, I'm fine with it. Okay. It was fun.
So, I do have this thing where I want to start doing. So, basically, 3 questions you get to ask me that I get to answer about you, and hopefully I get them right. You do yes or no. Are you okay with that? Okay.
So, I ask you questions about me, or?
So, you're going to ask me questions about you. So basically, me getting to know you, do I know you? So you're going to ask me 3 questions, and then hopefully I answer them correctly. So basically, if I know you type thing.
Kind of like paying attention.
Yeah.
Like making sure.
Don't put me on the spot. It could be anything, what is my favorite rapper? Do you know my favorite color? Anything like that.
Okay.
Because like I said, I do my research, and I'm not spying on you, okay? But I know, what type of woman you are, and I love it. It's really inspiring.
So I think my first question would be, after talking to me and getting to know me, what do you think my zodiac sign is?
I was thinking it in my head. Your birthday literally just came up not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with a Sagittarius.
Close. That's my daughter.
One more.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're not a Sagittarius, you gotta be a Capricorn.
Either before or after.
Ooh. A Scorpio. You can't be a Scorpio. I don't know.
So it's Capricorn. I was gonna say either before or after Sagittarius.
Yeah. I'm like, you cannot be. I'm not saying I don't get along with Scorpios, but Scorpios, mean, okay?
Yeah.
They are mean. You can see it.
Yeah, my mom is Scorpio, so. I love you, but you're rude.
Stop. They are. So, I don't think it's that they're rude. They're so blunt and
they are very blunt. My mom
like
is
really
so
real.
blunt.
Like
it's crazy.
They don't sugarcoat nothing, and they kind of mean, you know. And I'm a Virgo myself, so me personally, I feel like I'm God's angel. So
see, I have to agree with you because Capricorns and Virgos definitely click because my second oldest brother is a Virgo, and that's like my best friend, like my other best friend. So
I feel like Virgos are meant to put in this. They was put in this world to be literally God. Like we are God angels, and we was put in that, you know, in this world to make sure that.
Me first.
Yeah. to put
me first.
Yeah, you know, I just feel like we was put on this earth to basically what is it I'm trying to say, to watch out for people, you know, to like you know, like me personally, like my boyfriend, he's a Sagittarius, and I feel like he's a devil. To me, I feel like he's the devil because honestly you are. To me, you're a devil. So he make bad decisions sometimes. He think a little rough and I do. So I feel like, you know, I can just tame him, you know, because I'm that nice person. I'm always that genuine, like, you know, just calm down. You gonna get it. We gonna figure it out. And he like, nah. And I'm like, you can't think like that. Yeah. So I just feel like we put on this earth to just calm people down and just, you know, just be there for them. And that's what type of person I want to be for anybody. I feel like I'm just a helper in period. So, but me personally, I don't really deal with Capricorns like that on a day-to-day basis. But I've never ran across one that I didn't like. So, yeah.
Because we're lovable. So let's see. My second question. So if you've been watching my journey, what did I have exactly done for my procedure?
You literally going for it. You put me on.
Come with it. Let's see if you've been studying.
I haven't studied that far. But
so I ended up getting Lipo 360 and a BBL.
I was gonna say a tummy tuck.
Oh no. I still got like just a little bit, but no tummy tuck. This one should be easy for you. What is the name of the shop that I work at?
Is it AAA Nails? Yeah. So I did get that one.
There we go. That was easy.
So I know you got the surgery, and you did get a BBL, but I thought it was all like the same thing, like the liposuction. Like I thought, not the liposuction, tummy tuck. I thought it was all the same.
I'm gonna make sure everything is proportioned out to your body size.
So how did you find your doctor?
Facebook. Because I seen another group called Sis Get Your Body Done, and then other girls was posting up their results, and I seen a lot of girls who had work done by him, and so I finally found his page, and I just stayed.
Oh, can you press that one more time? It's almost.
I just stayed like watching his page and all the results and everything, and I was just like, no, I want him. I gotta go for him. And then the deposit was cheap too, so yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about going out the country, but I had finally seen a girl's result in person from out the country, and I hated it. It was horrible. Yeah. It was the worst results I ever seen in my life.
I went down there line before wanting to get one done. Tummy tuck. I was looking to just get that done, and I just been telling myself like all the reasons why I shouldn't, like having to take off work, like you said, you know, you work for yourself, you know, you can take time off like that. Like me, I have to go to somebody, but like, hey, I need this time off, and I don't know if not my doctor, but my manager is willing to give me that many days off. So yeah,
it's hard. Yeah, and another thing too, like being an entrepreneur. I mean, even though you can move how you want to, if you don't make your money, I mean, it's not like you have anything to back it up, like how others have like PTO and, you know, vacation time. We don't get that. So like you either manage your money good, or you know, you just can't live like how you really think you can live as an entrepreneur. So if you're gonna do that, you gotta make sure you at least some type of smart about your financial you know, situation.
Okay. So do you have any more questions for me?
No, I enjoyed this. This was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Supporting me. You are my third guest, and I do appreciate you for letting me try this on you. Like, you know, interviewing you, I appreciate it so much. And thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I would do this anytime.
And maybe we can work together, you know, doing some videos and stuff like that.
Yes,
I'm not a live person. I don't think you're my friend on Facebook. If you was to see me on Facebook, I don't do live videos. I don't do videos at all. I might do Snapchat here and there, you know, do a selfie or something like that, but I'm not a live person. So that's the reason why I was like, you know, why did I even think about doing this? But I did it just for me. Like, I want to be able to help people out there, you know, with stuff that they might be struggling with, you know, as far as my guests bringing them on, sharing their story, me sharing my story, and why I want to do it, maybe it helps somebody out there. And I've always wanted to just be that person, to just be the positive. Like, you more positive than I am. Like I said, I've never seen nobody positive, like, more positive than me. I'm always like, I don't like being around people that's mean and just nasty for no reason, because it makes me like feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be around there, because my head is somewhere else. You know, I'm trying to be. I'm not saying I'm better than nobody, but I need my energy to be, you know, heard, because I don't want to be negative. Because once I get there, it's not a good look.
Yeah, you don't want to match. You don't want to match a bad vibe. You want to match a good vibe. So that's me. I don't. Stay away from me.
But yeah, hopefully we see you in the future.
Yes,
thank you
course.
for
anytime you want me to come through, I come through. Anytime you want to do a video or something, I'm good with editing too.
Okay.
You know, I be all up into that stuff with the apps and everything. So
let's work together. Obviously, I'm not good at stuff like that, but I am working on it, and I've been trying my best to get down here and put my videos on Spotify, Apple, iPads. I'm trying to do all of it, so maybe you can help me with that.
Yeah, like any tips and stuff, I can just basically send you whatever like I have that I use and just give it to you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Of course, anytime.
All right. Well, that's it. If you guys have any questions, go ahead, post them in the comments box. I am going to tag her, and she's going to answer the questions for you. We can go from there. And thank you guys for joining us.
Bye.